Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Aquarius collective out there. I hope you're all doing fabulous and you're festive and merry. Let's get it going. What's up with Aquarius, please? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, we'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. What's up with Aquarius, please? Guides and Spirit Team, 'tis the season, my friends, right? Kyle Claus is coming to town. There we go. So we have this High Priestess type of energy showing up front and center, which could be a very, very good thing. But your intuition might be trying to tell you something. This could be a very spiritual type of tie that we got going on here. Now, before we fully dive into that card, because there's a lot of layers there. If you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button, but tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But into the reading, enough of the promo, have a little look at this lovely lady here. So when I see her, notice she has the crystal ball with a key in it. There's a lockbox. To me, this is someone who is very similar to the High Priestess, like a keeper of knowledge, connected to psychics, intuitives, and things of that sort. So for a lot of you, you might have an extra interest or a pizzazz for the mystical in this time. But for some of you, your intuition, your gut could be trying to tell you something. Your instinct could be very much on point in this time when we have the High Priestess leading off up front. Another thing I always say when the High Priestess energy is prevalent in a reading is, just keep yourself energetically protected in this time, because you might be feeding off the energy of those around you. So do with that what you will. I always say that card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. So let's get into tarot. Let's shuffle it up one time. Yeah, I mean, for some of you, you just might need to hear that your gut instinct is just extra on point right now. Let's shuffle it up. What do we got for Aquarius? So, last week's reading was a doozy. It was titled, They Are a Wreck. Okay, now to me, there was just a sporadic or scattered mental energy that I was seeing in last week's reading, so I'm hoping it wasn't you. It could be someone you were dealing with, but there was like this non-stop running mind in last week's reading. Now, I will say this, I did pick this up in the other air signs this week, not last week. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth, right? I'm just hoping you weren't too high-strung last week. Let's get 3 cards. As I always say, only take it how it hits for you. There's a lot of beautiful Aquariuses out there, and nothing's ever set in stone, right? So it could be your energy, someone you're connected to. It's all very personal. Let's get 3 cards. All very personal, my friends. Okay, so we're starting with a bang. We're starting with some action. We got the Knight of Wands. There could be something coming in quick, coming in hot when we have the Knight of Wands. And I got that in Gemini. So it's interesting how the themes are aligning with all the different zodiac signs. Yeah, more action here. We got the Knight of Cups, beautiful. So we have fire, we have water. Interesting. So this could be 2 different areas of life as well, but I'm seeing progress with both of them. Okay, thank you. Page of Wands. So this is a little less evolved than the Knight of Wands, but we got this Page of Wands right here on the back end. So we're starting with 3 court cards here. So we're absolutely going to have to clarify these and see what else we could pull out of it. But whereas they have similarities, they also have important differences. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings, and then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. Lots of fire energy here, which could be very good for your motivation, your drive, your passion, but it could also be a bit volatile. It's always important to remember. But we're starting with a bang here. All of this is action. All of this is movement here so far before we get to the clarifiers. But the Knight of Wands, if you're not dealing with a fire sign, this could be somebody that's like the life of the party, this like party animal type of energy. So maybe some of you are in that celebratory mode. 'Tis the season, right? But when I see this Knight of Wands, I think of something or someone that's coming in quick, something that's coming at you hot. So the fiery, explosive energy, like there's something zipping at you energetically at the very least, or there's something you might be amped up or wanting to do. Now, I'm not saying this energy slows down, Because as we move over, we do have the Knight of Cups. Now, although that is movement as well, it's not as fast as this Knight of Wands, but it's change, it's action, and it's movement nonetheless. The Knight of Cups is a different flavor than this Knight of Wands, okay? When I get the Knight of Cups, it's the lover boy type of energy, right? This is Prince Charming, smooth talking. When I see it, it can be a signal of romance, romantic situations and love, a card of love offers. And I do always say this, the Knight of Wands, all the Knights, they could be messengers just like the Pages. So with each and every one of these, there's communication here. So communication being key in various different ways, but there could be somebody coming at you with an offer of some sort of emotion here with this Knight of Cups, or it could just represent love. Now, if we're just talking about action, change, movement, that's still good, because as we move to the back end, we have the Page of Wands. Now, there's a little warning with this Page of Wands. I always say all pages are messengers, all pages are students, so you might be wanting to learn something new. There might be a new venture right on the horizon, right on the precipice for you. This is an energy of a conversationalist or somebody like coming in and just telling you what they feel, how they feel as well. So we have a lot of possible conversation, talk, back and forth going on in this spread as a whole. The Page of Wands, the warning with this is somebody that needs to focus their energy properly. So this might be somebody that wants to say something or needs to say something. They just can't verbalize it for whatever reason, or they just don't have the focus to like narrow it down. So we really want to clarify all these. But another little thing to note, the fact that we have all court cards in this top end of the spread, that's a lot of people. Okay, so whether you're surrounded by a lot of people, there's a lot of people giving you advice, talking to you about this, talking to you about that. There could be a lot of things affecting your energy as well. Just like with this High Priestess in the beginning, remember I said, you could be extra energetically sensitive, so watch out. There's a lot of things that could be influencing you. Let's jump in and clarify. So let's get a good shuffle here for my Aquariuses, please, my guides. I mean, your readings are always layered. So what do we got for my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Knight of Wands. And if you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Aquarius, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Knight of Wands time. Where's that Knight of Wands here? You. Yeah, it's something you may have been hoping for or wanting for. It could be coming at you like a rocket here. Okay, we have your card, right? We have the Star card in the upright underneath this Knight of Wands. So to me, that's either one or the other. Something you've been wishing for, something you've been wanting for or craving, even if it hasn't been outwardly towards other people. Like, this is something that is energetically attracted to you like a magnet. That's the big vibe I'm catching here. So it is something or someone that is just energetically magnetic to you, and it's coming at you quick. So I would say, like, here it comes, here they come, one or the other. There is something moving at you quick. And I'll see if it still persists throughout this reading. Now, for another portion of you, the fact that it is your card, this could just be a way you're feeling as well. Like, there is something you were wanting to go get, or there's something you were wanting to go do. There could be that burning motivation within you to make something happen. All right, so interesting. I feel like it's one or the other. Okay, either you're wanting to go do something, or I'm not even gonna say. Let's keep moving. Okay, I just almost had a little slip there. Let's keep going on with the Knight of Cups, Aquarius. Why is the Knight of Cups here for my friends? Could be just good motivation and movement, okay? And you might not even really have to try too much. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse underneath this Knight of Cups. It's good. Like I said, there is something that could be coming at you very easily, very energetically, like it's like a barrage. That's how I'm feeling this, right? Intuitively. That this is just magnetically, energetically attracted to you like a magnet. Like, it doesn't matter how far away, how close, like, there is something coming at you quick. And I don't necessarily feel like it's a bad thing. This feels nice, but it's coming at you like a barrage. So once again, like, here they come, or here it comes, like, it's showing up big time here. Now, the Seven of Wands in reverse, to me, it can also represent somebody that's about to, or wanting to give up on something. For some of you, if you've been going through choppy romantic things or issues with a water sign, you might be urged to, like, I just give up. on that, or I give up on romance in general. Obviously not every Aquarius, but the vibe I'm catching here is like something's just coming in hot. Like it's coming through fiery. It's also coming through emotionally with this Knight of Cups. And like you're not even going to have to try. Like it's coming at you. All right. So let's go in on that Page of Wands. Then we'll do a quick recap. Hopefully it's something you want to come your way, right? So let's see what's up with that page. Then we'll do a quick recap. It doesn't necessarily feel bad. So why is this Page of Wands here? Why is this page here? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups in reverse underneath this Page of Wands. And you might hurt someone's feelings in the coming days and weeks, or like this could be someone you're linked to and they're like not taking it too well. We have the Two of Cups in reverse underneath this Page of Wands. That's just how I feel. To me, that is like some sort of disharmony in a partnership of some sort. So I don't necessarily feel like it's romantic here, but like it could possibly be somebody who is like not feeling too happy with the way something went down and they want to let you hear about it. They want to let you know about it. This could be an explosive talk of some sort where someone's just letting you know, like, listen, I'm not too happy about this. I'm not too happy how this went down. It's kind of giving me that venting type of feeling here. But whereas this Knight of Wands is a little more mature attached to the star, this energy on the back end is not as mature. There's like difference in maturity, whether it's spiritual maturity or otherwise. So just know you might hurt someone's feelings. And this time you might make someone feel a little Three of Swords like, or a little disgruntled. Okay, like this is somebody who is like a little hurt by something. Okay, maybe you're hurt by something right now. Maybe somebody's words or actions have left a mark on you and you're not willing or wanting to forgive that at this moment. Do with it what you will. Right? Like I said, it's all very personal, but I know many Aquariuses, I get along with them, and I know an Aquarius can be very blunt and straightforward to the point, right? So in this time, I'm just feeling like you might hurt someone's feelings. So let's go through and do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. In position number one, we have the Knight of Wands with the Star card in the upright. Something you've been hoping for or wanting for or really craving could be coming your way quick. Like here it comes, here they come, or whatever it might be. I know Aquarius watches for a lot of different reasons, but this is a very movable, malleable energy from front to back. So I was saying with these first two alignments, something is like just magnetically attracted to you. Someone or something is just coming at you like a magnet, right? It's almost unavoidable. In the center, we have the Knight of Cups with the Seven of Wands in reverse. You might not even have to put up a lot of effort to do this or to make this happen or for this to come into your life. Like it's coming one way or another. But for another portion of you, I just want to say, you might be a little disenchanted by romance and love in general. You might be having issues with a water sign. But moving to the back end, we do have the Page of Wands with the Two of Cups in reverse. And like I said, if to me it felt like you possibly hurting someone's feelings or getting someone in their feels for whatever reason, like you being blunt, telling it like it is, and somebody just like being Three of Swords hurt by it. So do with that what you will. That's not your problem, right? If you hurt someone's feelings, if you're just being truthful and honest. But another vibe I'm picking up here is there is somebody who might be a little upset or angry and they want to say why. Okay, so do with that what you will, Aquarius. I'm going to get you one shadow card. Interesting read. Okay, so let's get one shadow card out here for you. I say it every week. The Aquarius readings are always like layered with a lot of different things. And even though we have like some patterns in this spread, there's just so many little differences. But let's get one shadow card here. What's in the shadows for Aquarius, please? To finish this off with a nice little bow for my friends. Okay, we have the Magician here. Thoughts become things is a big thing here with the Magician. The Magician in the shadows can represent a few different things, and you just take whichever applies to you. I would say beware of any sort of dark spirituality when the Magician is here. Beware of curses, beware of hexes, evil eye. I would do some energetic protection when we see the Magician in the shadows, because there could be someone doing some funky cast in here. So make sure you're putting up those energetic wards. But a big vibe aside from all that, we're not even going to go fully down that road. When I see the Magician, be careful what you're focused on. Be careful what you're creating, because like I said in this reading, there is something that's coming at you quick, magnetically almost, and it could have been of your own creation. Okay, when we have the Magician in the shadows, even if you realize it or not. Okay, so just do it that way you will. Try to focus on the positive if possible. And just know sometimes in life there's things that are out of our hands, out of our control. Okay, so Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the November subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after the fire air readings this week. But for December, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. This is the deck I used in this week's reading. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card makes you happiest when you see it. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of December, I will put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.